and welcome to this week's tarot readings with Rinky. This is the weekly tarot reading, your weekly horoscope for the week of the 28th of April. Make sure you guys think of a question because along with your zodiac sign reading, you will also see angel answers. So think of a question and then interpret it basis what you had in mind. As usual, we will begin with Aries. Go ahead and look at the rest of the timestamps down below in the info box, where you will also find Rinky's direct contact details. Let's begin? Yes. Let's dive right into this.
Aries, the card that we have for you is the Emperor. This card here is telling us that, this is a week where, it's just like the ball is in your court. It feels like whatever you are in charge of, just go for it, make the choices, make the decisions. But at the same time, the Emperor is always a strong-headed person, which means somewhere with the flow, you're sort of being just about me, and me. Don't let that affect you. You're doing absolutely well in whatever profession you are in terms of your personal life, but just the power is sort of something that you got to be slightly careful of and not let it affect you in a wrong way, because there are so many people who actually look up to you and are inspired by you with the way you tackle certain situations and make certain decisions. Angel answer for you here is in the near future. Angels are telling you the situation that's happening with you right now. It's just like, you have to keep hitting that rock really hard until you feel it's come to a shape where you always wanted it to. So this is a time where you have to put in constant work, constant effort, and in the near future, you will definitely see the results of it. Taurus, the card that we have for you is King of Swords. This card here is telling us that, this is a week where your words are going to play a very important role. It just feels like, yes, things are coming in place, but somewhere it feels you're not expressing it properly. You're not letting people know what you exactly want. You are sort of, creating a vibration, creating an energy, which is a lot more confusing. So somewhere this is a week you got to focus, you got to just be very specific towards what you want. Only then it's coming your way. So be very clear with your words this particular week. Angel answer for you here is a year from now. Angels are telling you the situation that you're dealing with right now sort of, needs some more time, needs that space. It just feels like, you have to let it be in that zone, let it be in that aura. Only when, the right time comes, it's definitely going to click. But right now, it's just asking you to just let a certain thing sink in well. And when it's the right time, you will know about it. Gemini, the card that we have for you is Ace of Wands. This card here is telling us that, this is a week where everything around you looks good. Everything around you is actually happening in reality also is good. But somewhere there is certain fear, certain negativity that you still have in your head. And it's clearly because of self-doubt. It feels like, in your head, you are saying this a lot. I am not capable of doing a certain thing. I don't think I can, really do well a certain task or a certain project that I have been assigned. It's just like a lot of self-doubts that have actually popped in absolutely nowhere, because it feels like, you are a confident person and you're doing absolutely well. You are very capable of what you're doing right now, but these self-doubts are actually being a big blockage in your life right now. It's very important to just push that blockage aside and work towards what you want in life. Angel answer for you here is be assertive. Angels are telling you the situation that you are dealing with right now, requires you to put in a lot of affirmations, requires you to just think good about it. Only when you think good things are going to come your way. It's just like putting more light onto that situation, leaving good vibrations to that situation is definitely the need of the hour. Once you do that, you will be sure of, how things are going to turn brilliant for you. Cancer, the card that we have for you is the card of Pentacles. This card here is telling me that, this is a week where everything around you looks good. Financially, you're just improving. Mentally, you're finding that peace and things are sort of coming in place in terms of your relationship, in terms of family, all of it, bit by bit you feel, okay, now I feel I am sort of settling in. but at the same time I still feel there is a certain sense of disappointment, certain sadness in and around you. What that is, it feels like even after having so many people around, you still feel lonely at times. It feels like I don't have that one special person in my life who I can talk my heart out to. So it feels there is certain sense of loneliness this particular week. This could be just missing your old friend, missing your past relationship. So somewhere on those lines it feels a bit lonely, but it's definitely advising you to sort of put more energies towards yourself. Maybe journaling can actually help you with this. If you're a person who believes in just speaking out things, maybe you can start recording your own conversations on your phone, and just just venting out those emotions is going to be really helpful for you. Angel answer for you here is look for a sign. Angels are telling you, the universe is telling you there's everything that's coming in place for you. Your universe is showing you certain signs, and these signs are not mere coincidence. You got to understand that this sign was there for a reason, and you have to follow that path. Looking for a sign and working on that is something which is very, very important for you at this point, and consider that universe is offering you a lot. Leo, the card that we have for you is a card of wands. This particular card here shows that it is a week where you're feeling very sort of demotivated, disappointed. It just feels like I've done so much right now, I need a break. That relaxation is really important for me. So somewhere that frustration because of overload, because of pressure, is actually sinking in hard. So this is a card which is advising you, why not take a slight tiny mini break, or if you want to plan a proper vacation, go for it, because your pressure here is really making you a frustrated person, and you're not able to focus on to anything more than anything else. So it's very important for you to relax your mind, calm down, take a break, and get back to work all over again. Angel answer for you here is ask help from others. Angels are telling you the situation that you're dealing with, there are people around you who are being very, very helpful towards this situation. It's just a time where you got to involve certain people into it. You are trying to do everything by yourself, and right now honestly it's not helping you. Certain advices, certain opinions could help you in a way where you couldn't have really thought about it. So it's definitely something that you should consider. Virgo, the card that we have for you is a card of swords. This card here is telling me, this is a week where you feel like a victim. You feel like why a certain thing is coming on me, why everything is happening with me, why all bad things in life possibly is happening with me. It just feels like it's the time you're sort of playing that victim game. Don't do that. Things are getting better, but only when you take charge of situations. If you're sitting and expecting certain miracles to happen, this is not the time where miracles are going to happen for you. It's the time where your efforts are needed more than anything else. You got to literally turn the game on and just be like, I can do a certain thing. It's the time you have to sort of remove the blanket of negativity and walk into positivity. Angel answer for you here is perfect timing. Angels are telling you the situation that you're dealing with, it's just the divine timing. Everything that you feel was not working out, it's the time you'll see all of it flourishing and everything in the best possible way for you. So this is the right time. Anything that you sort of are working in and around, just go for it. Libra, the card that we have for you is Two of Wands. This card here is telling us that this is a week where you're over expecting a lot of things. If you've put in effort into a certain project or a certain relationship for that matter, it feels like in your head you're expecting the world. It's just like, I want everything in my life, all the materialistic gains that I am possibly dreaming of, I want in this span of time. So somewhere it's telling you it's a good card, it's a bright card, which is why it's telling you all your expectations are going to be fulfilled. All your dreams are definitely coming true. But at the same time, the time span that you have put across to this is not working. Something that you need to reconsider, something that you need to put in more efforts onto and go easy and slow onto yourself, because it's more or less creating a lot of pressure on you and you're not able to handle that pressure right. So go easy, go slow on yourself. Angel answer for you here is unlikely. Angels are telling you the situation right now sort of, requires you to like release any energies that you have. It's unlikely to happen in a way where you're dreaming of it. So somewhere it's just asking you to just constantly work towards it, go easy. Overall, the energies of the week is just like, don't panic, don't pressurize so much, loosen yourself and just relax. Scorpio, the card that we have for you is Three of Wands. This card here is telling us that, this is a week where after sort of sowing the seeds and now it's the time to see the flowers, now it's the time to see the success. When you're so close to a certain thing, why do you want to look back? It just feels like I am not ready for a certain thing. I just want to walk out of this. It's a lot of energies which are telling me that, you want to just run away from a certain thing. You really wanted this to happen. You were so badly behind a certain thing to happen. And now when it's so close, you just feel like I cannot, handle this anymore. Or just because of little minor steps that are pending to reach to the success, to the ultimate goal that you have, you cannot do this, you cannot run away. So it's the time to sort of, enjoy the flowers of the seeds that you've sown. Angel answer for you here is yes. Angels are telling you the situation that you're dealing with, it's definitely showing you the colors. Everything is possibly turning in your favor. It's the time to cherish these moments. It's the time to, constantly work towards it so that the answers are there in front of you very, very soon. Sagittarius, the card that we have for you is the Chariot. This card here is telling me that, this is a week where there are a lot of ideas popping into your head and you feel like it's not worth in paying so much attention to every idea. But the card here is, sort of requesting you to hold on to every idea that's there in your head. Don't let go any single thing, because there is something very, very concrete there which is going to help you gain a lot of profit and success, at the same time a lot of satisfaction. So somewhere this is a week to sort of hold on to ideas you get and sort of, get that into action and work it well for yourself. Angel answer for you here is don't stop. Angels are telling you the situation that you are into right now, it's definitely not coming to a conclusion, but yes, the answer here is a positive one, which is telling you to constantly work towards it, run behind a certain goal, run behind a certain mission. The situation requires you to like just hold on there and pay more and more attention. The more and more attention that's going into the situation, it is definitely getting you closer to your achievements, your goals, whatever your idea is towards that situation. So the answer for you here is don't stop. Capricorn, the card that we have for you is Queen of Cups. This card here is telling us that, this is a week where I feel there will be a lot of emotional outbursts. It feels like you are holding on to a lot of things. There are a lot of emotions that are actually running in your head, but it just feels like you are trying to be very, very strong and you don't want to have an emotional outburst. But this card is clearly advising you it's fine to have an emotional outburst. It is only going to make you feel lighter and better once you actually have that emotional outburst and just cry your heart out. Maybe you will see a lot more light coming into your life in terms of any situation, any aspect. Moreover, you will be able to pay more attention and focus onto a lot more things better. Angel answer for you here is get more information. Angels are telling you the situation that you're dealing with, requires you to be very, very clear of how the situation is and why it is in the first place. So somewhere there are a lot of facts and figures which is missing. You got to work on that very, very strongly. You got to take certain action, get more information about that situation, and you will see everything turning in your favor. Aquarius, the card that we have for you is Queen of Wands. This card here is telling us that, this is a week where your work is going to take to the next step, to the next level. Somewhere, if your appraisals are due, you are basically working really hard towards it and you will get that acknowledgement. Your work is being recognized. So somewhere, it's all working out really well for you. But at the same time, I feel, has it become more about work in my life and am I sort of ignoring other aspects? So yeah, the card is telling you this is a time to sort of, have that balance, find that work, personal and professional life balance in your life, because that's somewhere is missing and you are missing out onto a lot many things in life because of that. So just pay a little more attention there. Angel answer for you here is yes. Angels are telling you the situation is definitely working in your favor. Universe is offering you all that you want, all that you deserve. So it's the time to make the most out of it and just, work in the right direction towards it. And all these things are definitely going to lead you in the right path. Pisces, the card that we have for you is the card of Wands. This card here is telling us that this is a week where it just feels like, oh my god, I'm just struggling, I'm just tired, I need to relax right now. I feel a lot of things are going on in my head. Am I overthinking? So somewhere, yes, these all thoughts are actually popping in out of nowhere. You were doing absolutely fine, but suddenly it feels like I'm tired. So it's okay, just detoxify your mental health for a while, cleanse your mind, and you will be back to track in the normal way, and you will enjoy. So there's nothing negative about it. It's just like overthinking. It's just like a lot of mental tiredness, I feel, which needs to be released. Angel answer for you here is forgiveness. Angels are telling you this is the time where you got to forgive a certain situation, a certain person. The baggage that you've been carrying is a lot to handle. You need to relax, you need to calm yourself down and just, forgive a certain person or a situation, and that's going to help you in the long run so that, things get better for you.
So I hope you guys found this video really useful, helpful, connectable. If you want to deep dive into anything you just heard, you know whom to get in touch with. All her details are down below in the info box as well. I will see you guys in the next video, and Rinky will see you next week. Bye.